putting the nicks in the F hole. That is also some kind of enigma, because well, I'm familiar with the idea to have a compass, put it at the lowest point of this tongue, and make the circle like that, and put it up here and make circle like that, and get a line from the points where they cut each other, and that will tell how much this will sort of slant. But I have an idea that might be interesting, just to think. I might be totally out there, but what puzzles me is when we look at, for instance, well, Del Jesu. Bring it a little bit closer here, like that. Hope you can see this. When they tell about the stop length on the King Joseph 1737, on this side you have 191.5, and on that side you have 193.5. It's a little bit strange, because well, I know Guarneri F holes can be of different length, and these differ by 1 millimeter, 71.5 and 72.5, and still the stop length differs by 2 millimeters. So, well, look at something randomly different here. Here you have a difference of 1.5 millimeters. It's 198.5. This is on the high frets, and 197 here. And the difference in F hole length is half a millimeter. So you have 1.5 millimeter difference. And I don't know if, well, here you have a difference in stop length of 1.5 millimeters, and here the F hole length differs by 78 to 75.5. That is like 2.5 millimeter, and well, it doesn't follow any rules. So also you can see, I bring the other book. We have seen that on violins we are used to have this slant if you put a line through the outer and inner neck. But here it's almost not slanting at all. This is the Violon du Diable. Here we have Deg, how that looks like. Big slant on this side. You see up here. Oh, can you see that? I'm just pointing on that. So up here and down here, so this slant is very steep. Here it's not so steep. It's more horizontal. And we go on here. We can take Korczak has rude, but we can take one at the end. say the doyen, you have no slant at all. It's just straight over and here. So this, how much it's leaning, seems by Guarneri instruments be quite haphazard. By Strad instruments, this circle stuff is quite good. But as I said, I have a theory about how to do it. Now you have to listen. If I do it like this, can you hear it's slightly higher here than here? Dot, 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 dot. And that is the point I marked it with a graphite line, and that was going terrible. So I bring you closer. Like that. As close as you can get. So if you listen here, it's higher here than here. And then we go to the other end, in the other direction. Still higher here than there. So these 2 points are lower, and this is higher. And my theory is that this is where the nick should be. And on the other outer side, we can do the same. I marked here. Can you see that? I have to. So here is a high point, and if we check this, I will make the nick now. There. And there. And they come in a line slightly downwards. I've done this before on that side. So I on finished violins I have made the experiment to, well, when you put the bridge like the middle of the bridge exactly on this line where this tone goes up, where I think the nick should be, you get a more direct answer in the violin. If you put it away a little bit, it's like, well, coming around a corner into the tone. Don't have a better explanation than that. But I think it's this placing of the nicks. That should I place my nicks at that point, and given that the nick can come in different heights, the stop length can be in different heights, and since that affects the sound, I don't know if I should go for a slightly angled bridge position, but that's maybe my next project, but it doesn't seem a good thing to do, but I usually go for the nick on the E side. So that's that.